Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Hytale. And you may be wondering, what on earth am I doing streaming so early in the morning? Well, one, I was awake. Two, I was a bit bored. And three, I actually need to go shopping this morning in about 2.5 hours, 3 hours. So this is a logical place for me to do an early morning live stream. So where were we with Shard's World here? Early game. Hitting trees, mining, the stuff of Minecraft. Sorry, that's not fair. The stuff of this game. Here, Hytale. I don't need that at the moment. I do want this, I want that, I want that, I want that. I've got food, some food. Let's grab some more, just in case I need it. I want a bucket. Have I got a bucket? Do I have a bucket anywhere? I do. Oh, 2 buckets. Which are not stackable, it seems. I'll grab another bucket. And there is reason for that. Actually, do you know what? The other thing we're going to do is plant some seeds. The other thing I'm going to need is more pickaxes. Probably. Yeah. Definitely going to need some pickaxes. Where's my... Oh, this is too dark. Oh, pickaxes are over at the regular workbench, aren't they? Yes. And I'm out of logs, but that should keep me going for a while. I do like the fact that it will retrieve stuff from nearby chests. That is very useful. Right. And I do have to pop outside, even though it is dark, because I want to get some water. Yes, I knew there was a river around here somewhere. And here's a trick for you, if I didn't show you last time. Get water from the bottom. Because if you get it from the surface, it leaves an ugly mark. And we'll start a bit of planting, even though it's pitch dark. Actually, let's... Okay, apparently this is a two-hand job. I didn't I? Could have sworn I can't see what I'm doing. Alright, I obviously missed something here. Could have sworn I made this plottable. Sorry, plantable, not plottable. Never mind. I'll worry about that later then. It's not that important, to be honest. So we shall dive into our mine, bashing our head repeatedly on the way down. And try and find the drop-off that hopefully won't kill you. It's still got this weird thing here. It's like a barrier block. Yeah, this is where we're headed. Into the depths. So what we're going to do is a Minecraft trick. See whether that works. can't tell. Oh, it did drop down. Good. I ought to make some more torches. There we go. Alright, let's see whether this trick works. It does. How about that? Ooh, interesting. I don't think I've been as deep as this previously. We have lava. And we have something down there. I think it's one of our local goblins. And I should probably mark this. Nice and bright so that I can see what I'm doing. I can't really hear the game. Yep. Something around here is not happy with my existence. Oh, wow, there's quite a community down here. Don't really want to shoot him at that point because he will drop off the edge possibly. Oh, there we go. And I imagine that I will die if I drop into the lava. And of course, there is one obvious thing we've got to try, isn't there? We've got to see what happens when we put lava next to this stuff. Oh, that's it. That's not. I thought I found something interesting. And something over there. Glad their pathfinding isn't very good. This was more action than... Oh, I can start to see why they're a little bit bothered. Just want to make this absolutely plain that that's where I need to be headed. Oh, I didn't realize I was right next door to something. Yeah, they need to do something so you can place stuff with the offhand. That I think would be very handy to do. Apparently you can make an infinite water supply. You just don't do it in the Minecraft fashion. And I definitely need to make an iron pickaxe. This is not... Wow, this is tough stuff. I am just curious to see if... Oh, yeah, that does work. Okay. I was just sort of curious to see if... how the water flow works. It looks very Minecraft-like. And I know, I am continually comparing this with Minecraft. It's inevitable. And that's my ladder up, so to speak. So I got down here without breaking my neck. Definitely want to find out what the lava does. Yeah. Oh no, that did work. Huh. Okay. A bit more dangerous down here than I had anticipated, it has to be said. Just a wee bit. Hello, ugly. Ooh, a snail. Oh, wow, 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 wow. That is not good. Ah! Oh. I'm not going to be able to reclaim any of that, am I? Drat. Come on. Why aren't you letting me? Equip the shield. Ah. There we go. That was an uncomfortable way to go. Just reminded myself how that works. Oh no, the stuff's still there. Let's see what happens if I do this. You get something, don't you? Yep, and that doesn't work. That is interesting. It does turn it into something. Oh, yeah, it turns it into cobblestone. Looks like it turns it into cobblestone. Yeah, it does. Oh, straight out of Minecraft. Ah, that is interesting. Ah, good to know, though. I should just be able to pick this up. There we go. Look at that. We have learned something new. In principle, then, a cobblestone generator might be possible. Ooh, ooh. I need to try that. I need a bucket of lava. Now, here's going to be a question. I can't pick up lava at this. Okay. No, won't let me pick up lava. Not with a wooden bucket, which is probably wise. But that is interesting. You can make cobblestone with lava and water in Hytale. Who would have thought it? Right, what I was after was iron. Ooh. A more expert player could probably tell me whether an MLG water bucket is possible. But what I want is iron. That looks like iron over there. Don't know why I'm carrying that. And I can't see. It is very dark down here. Still, it was good news. This was interesting. You can use water to go up and down. There are ladders, by the way. I found that out. I haven't made any. They're actually quite expensive to make. Because, I don't know, reasons. And that's one Minecraft trick that still works. Whoa. Well, I want to take him on. He looks... Oh, it's one of these. Yeah, this is like the golem in the temple. Come on. Yeah, he's going to go and regenerate, you irritating creature. Yeah, what you really want to do is encourage him so that he doesn't do that. I wonder. It's just for a bit of fun here. No. He's not bothered by water, apparently. I wonder if he's bothered by water. It would be interesting if it turned out that it's a bad tactic. I need a new bow. Oh boy. Running out. Oh, that doesn't look good. Definitely want a new bow. How did I get here? Oh, yeah. Up here. Okay, so there's a little more danger. Oh, yeah, there's that invisible block again. Not helpful. See how much iron I've got. I know it's not a huge amount, but do I not have... Oh, I do have some iron. Not quite sure where I got the silver from. Come on, turn on. There we go. Oh, I just noticed. Mana? Huh. See, it should be daytime outside. It is. So, oh, that's interesting. I could have sworn I tilled that. Oh, let's go and sort that problem out, if it is a problem. Why did I put... Oh, there it is. If you just leave it, it seems... I wonder if you need to hydrate the soil like you do with Minecraft. Certainly watering the plants does apparently help. How blind. Okay, so I'll tell you what we'll do. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bit of an experiment. See whether that makes any difference while I quickly plant a few bits, because I do actually need lettuce at some point. Strangely, that is a requirement. There we go. Always useful to have some blocks on you. I wonder if it does the Minecraft thing where if you jump up and down on the crops, it... maybe not. Alright, let's plant some wheat. Should allow me to do this. And some lettuce. Lettuce is strangely a requirement for upgrading your farmer's working table. We'll see how that works. Because I'm pretty certain I had that hoed, and then it went back to just plain dirt. So we'll see how that works. Right, what do I want? Do I want a better pickaxe? Oh, I need light leather. Okay. What do I need for... light leather. What do I need for a bow? Tree logs, copper ingots, light leather. Okay. Alright, so I need a bunch of stuff. Let's go and hack down a tree or two. Almost hate to do this. So light leather means I gotta go and kill small animals who've never done me any harm. Medium leather is for larger animals. Heavy leather is for bears and what have you. I don't know whether... Probably ought to take a shot at one of those. Let's see how. Oh. Yeah. I'm out of arrows. Right. Arrows. And another bow. Yeah. There we go. Arrows, 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 arrows are... Wow, you go through arrows really quite quickly. It's... $100 arrows, so 120 arrows. Should keep me busy for a while. Let's put some of this away, because I don't know what that is. Essence of fire. Cinderwood. I don't need that really, but still. And this I think you use for making something. portals or something like that, I think. Right, let's go and see. Hunting. Yay for hunting. Alright, let's see how irritated these people are going to be. Sorry, guys. Oh, I feel like a nasty person for doing this. Heavy hide. Alright, I didn't need heavy hide, I needed light. Which is a different kind of victim. And I do need rubble. If in doubt, pick up the rubble, pick up the... I can't bring myself to kill a mouse. Poor mouse. I'll go after it. Whoa! That was interesting. How did that happen? Definitely deserves investigation, but I was not expecting whatever that was. Let's mark it. So that I can... No. So I can find it. There we go. Yeah, just so I can find it at night or something. Rats. Okay, rats not bad for this purpose. Tough rats. But you get light hide from them. And apparently you can eat them. But this was really surprising. I mean, is this... That almost looked like it was part of the system, to be honest. But, I don't know. It makes you scared to pick up rubble now. I'd not seen that before. Let's go grab the sticks. There is one thing I should express my slight outrage over. You have this nice pond, we'll call it, right? You have lakes, you have oceans in the game, and you don't have any way of traveling on them. Can you believe that? There's no boat in the game. Well, that's not technically true. In creative mode, I have very quickly looked at creative mode to see what I'm missing for certain things. There is a boat. You cannot ride in it. So that is... interesting. "10 years of development and they haven't got a boat. Come on, guys, give us a boat. You've got oceans. You're telling us the only way to cross an ocean is to swim? I mean, yeah, you could do that, I suppose, but I mean, I understand they don't want to have the same dynamics possibly as Minecraft, but a boat, and you haven't even given us any way of crafting a boat. How about a boat? You know, it's 10 years, and did nobody say to themselves, "I know, let's allow the players to craft boats"? That doesn't make sense to me. Hello, mouse. Where am I headed? I am headed to my spawn point. I mean, I'd like there to be a method of flying in here, you know, build a hang glider or something, but okay, you know. Oh, well, there's stuff growing there. Let's see about putting some light in here. So I'm tired of not being able to see. Very glad the jump and place thing works. Right, now we've got a better idea of what we're dealing with. Oh, there we go. I can actually see what's going on now. Oh, I've got that off center. Is that important? I don't know. It's irritating me already. Here we go. Sorry about that. Right, what did I want iron for? Oh, light leather. Light leather is going to be... Yep. There we go. And there's our secondary mine over there, which so unexpectedly appeared. Still no way, as far as I can tell, of going to sleep. I think in the release notes it said something like you can go to sleep at 7:30. That I don't know exactly what it means by that. Oh, but I mean 7:30, yes, obviously I'm moderately familiar with the concept of time. But yeah, in the game, I don't know. Boom powder? Moss? Quartzite gobble? Yeah, let's keep that. I need more plant fiber. In case you missed it, we made bread last time, which was strangely gratifying. Okay. It should be ready. Alright, so we need to make an iron sword. We need, oh, that's a lot of ingots and linen scraps. Okay, to make that. It's almost the same requirements. Let's see. Iron daggers. Ooh. That's tempting. Oh, I just reminded. I just saw something I saw. There is a... I need to upgrade this. There's a scavenger's workbench, which I think it allows you to recycle equipment. That would be awfully useful to have. But I need a lot more copper and I need a lot more iron ingots. So we're back to that particular issue of needing iron. It would be kind of nice if I could do it without risking my neck quite so readily. Let's go have a look-see, huh? Seeing as that's sort of on the way. Yeah, if you take water from the surface, it doesn't quite work as you might want it to. So that's why I go and dive down to get it. What's this? That just gets you plant fiber and sticks. Okay. Let's make sure we can navigate our way out of here by following the torches. And as usual in these games, you don't end up necessarily doing exactly what you want. Etho, I am not. Although I must admit, I don't know to what extent at this point Etho is planning everything. He is doing a series, incidentally. If you want a more competent gamer to watch, Etho would definitely be my choice, I think. This kind of thing. I mean, the man invented so much stuff in Minecraft. I will be probably watching to see what he does with this. He's probably got stuff figured out already. He had all kinds of stuff figured out before Redstone even came out. Man's a genius. Arguably one of the, if you're to say, you know, who's the best Minecraft player, Etho definitely is up there as a possible, simply for its contributions. I mean, you know, there's redstone that even bears his name. This is the man who invented Etho's hopper clock, which is still used and is still viable. I think it was him who actually inspired the Observer. Which is a remarkable achievement, at least within the gaming world. Oh, this is a bit easier than where I was previously. Let's hop up there. Apparently I can't aim very well. Oh, I see. I was going to complain it wasn't letting me pick it up, but I hadn't mined it yet, so I'll let them get away with that. But the boat thing irritated, I tell you, when I found out about that. Okay, is that it? Looks like it. Have I been everywhere that I can? I was kind of hoping for some easy iron, but apparently not. There is easier iron, I found out in the First Impressions world I did, which no longer exists. I did get iron there without having to worry about the denizens of the greater deeps. Okay, so that's the way we came in. So we shall proceed this way. I wonder, has Hypixel Studios done their own server yet? I would assume they had, to be honest, but I haven't gone to check. And not that I'm a huge multiplayer gamer when it comes to Minecraft. The only person I ever really played on a server with was my son. Been on one or two servers, no, one server with him, because he got bored, so we did not maintain it. I can't remember the name of the server. Hey Tony, how you doing? How's your day going? Yeah, I found out that you can drop a water column and use it as a ladder. I found out that you can make cobblestone out of lava and a bucket of water. So in principle, a cobblestone generator is possible. I can't pick up lava with a regular bucket, however, which is, given that it's made of wood, is not entirely unreasonable. But again, all my Minecraft instincts are turning out to be quite true. And I have spent a little bit of time once again commenting on the fact that 10 years in development and you can't even build a boat to go across the ocean or down a river. I am getting a little perturbed about the amount of work that hasn't been done. The other thing I did yesterday, I very quickly hopped into creative mode just so that I could have a look and see what was available. Yellow crystal shards. I'm afraid the more I play the game, the more... Don't get me wrong. I like it well enough. But a part of me is thinking, is this just, Minecraft starting game vibes? There's a certain fun aspect to starting a new world in Minecraft. And I can't help but feel that's why I'm liking this, because it's me just basically creating a new Minecraft world. And I have a horrible suspicion. Oh, look at that. You've got another mysterious barrier block. Whoa, that is weird. Okay, I am going the right way. Hello, Mr. Goblin. You want to come and try that again? Apparently you did. No, look. They do like sticking these weird unpassable blocks in place. The reason I'm streaming so ridiculously early today is I was getting bored. I was awake, and I do, if at all possible, need to go and do some early morning shopping. And for that, I do rather like to go when there's nobody else around, because it's quieter. That's why I am started streaming it. What time is it now? It's only 4:30 in the morning. Also gives me a bit more time. I've got no idea what you do with these crystal shards I'm collecting, except to assume that they have a purpose. And seeing as that... Come here, Mr. Rat. Still no further towards finding iron. I need to go deeper. The goblins are almost like Hytale said to themselves, we can't use zombies, can we? Alright, goblins. Well, one thing's for sure. I have a plethora of copper. Ah. No. I saw the gleam and I thought, aha, iron. Apparently not. Oh, okay, it only shows me where I am underground. No, I mean, only shows me where I am relative to the surface. Must have a really good inertial navigation system then. My general plan for streaming, in case anyone's interested, because normally at this time I'm running Warframe, and I thought with Hytale being out, it's an opportunity to get into the game at the ground level, so to speak. And so I'm doing some streams basically to try and determine how much interest there is. If it turns out there's really, because if I were to categorize the games I stream in terms of their interest levels. You know, the Long Dark and Warframe have been my most successful. If Hytale takes off, then I've got a reason to stream it more, but I won't know until I do a few streams, will I? So, see how much interest we get. And we are back in the depths. This is where I died last time. Well, not here. Down there. And I probably ought to get out over there. I wonder how the game will respond if I try and... Hey! Okay, I forgot. It's, this bridge. Let's see what... Oh, that's pretty. Well, like I say, we'll see. It's not Warframe. I mean, I'll be honest. I say honest. Ooh. You're just waiting for me, aren't you, guys? Yeah. What was I going to say before I flee in terror? Yeah, I mean, I did start doing a Minecraft channel many years ago. I don't think I ever got more than 15 or 20 subscribers. No, not this time. No, there is gold around, but I haven't found ore. And I liked doing Minecraft content, but I didn't have the means of doing streaming at that point. But to be honest with you, I mean, if someone would ask my opinion, I'd say don't get into Minecraft streaming now, not unless you've got some exceptional hook, because everybody's done Minecraft. Okay, so I don't stream Minecraft. I mean, I've made a few. I have done a bit of it. But Hytale, okay, Minecraft-like, it's new. There's room for people like me. Let's see how it goes. Opportunity to learn the game, so to speak. Don't know about getting involved, per se, but, you know. I'm just climbing out a bit so that I can take a quick break. Because I've been going for over an hour, and I need to take a quick break, which means I have to hit escape temporarily, I think. So I will be back in a couple of minutes, and we will continue. I'll see you shortly. Right, so I'm back exactly where I left off. So my basic plan regarding Hytale is, apart from being deeply critical of it when I need to be, for which I apologize, I'm an old cynic, what do you expect? Is I will run this probably the early morning. Oh, that does not look good. Oh, that's a goblin, I think. And whatever is over there that is throwing fireballs is not encouraging. People start throwing fireballs around, I'm not... these have caused me trouble because they have tongues like that, and that got me in deep lumber before. Yeah. Yes. Magma Rhino Toad. Yeah. Thank you so very much. Let's at least start things smelting away, I suppose. I don't know how long I've got till things despawn, but do I not have any more sticks? I do want sticks. Do I have any logs? I do have sticks. Right, let's see if we can find our mine again before everything despawns. Can't find my mine. This wasn't it, was it? No, I don't think this was it. This wasn't the one I was down. Was it? Yes, I figure, if I do a week of this and see how it all goes. Oh. This was not the way I was going, was it? I think I may have lost my stuff. Oh, I know, I could use my death to do that. One thing it did occur to me looking at this is that possibly the developers... I can only speculate. I don't know any of the developers. I don't know what they're like or anything like that, obviously. But a little part of me wonders, if back when the game was new, did they say to themselves, look, Minecraft's all very fine, here's what we'd like to do with it. And so they started building this. And I think maybe they said, okay, we'll make it more RPG than no, I wasn't going down here, was I? Yeah, maybe they thought we'll have more RPG elements in the game. Okay, perfectly reasonable sort of idea. And then maybe they stalled on the ideas front. I'm obviously speculating wildly. I got no idea what was in their minds, obviously. Mind you don't continue developing a game for 10 years, I suppose, unless you've got some fairly clear idea. Of what you want to do. But I could be. Like I say, I'm speculating wildly. Like I say, I will keep harping on about this. After 10 years of development, I would expect them to have achieved more than they have. I would expect them to have be demonstrating a clearer idea of what they want to achieve. I do not get that feeling. I also understand, they are not going to want to basically just clone Minecraft. That would get that runs the risk of getting them into serious trouble. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to. But this isn't the way I want it to be. I want you to go pick up my stuff. And I am running out of pickaxe again. Whoa. That was unexpected. Boom shroom. Huh. Well, that's different. I didn't know about that. Boom powder. Yeah, because of course they can't call it gunpowder, can they? Because that's been taken. Ah, nope. I'm gonna have to wait for nightfall just to find. Just to find where my. Come on. I want iron. Ooh. I don't know. No, I haven't. The dinosaurs are in the jungle biomes, and I don't think there's a jungle biome near me. I think that's all copper. Do you know what? I think I'm lost. For certain valleys of lost, obviously. Oh no, not that lost, apparently. I did have another really cynical thought. Yeah, it seems to be my specialty, cynical thoughts. And I'm not sure if it's cynical or realistic. And that is... Are they going to... Oh, look, those do respawn. Oh, that's interesting. Well, that's interesting. You can basically break the bow, and it's still usable. Yeah, they could be waiting to see what the modding community does and say, oh, that's a good idea. One thing I did note, but that's interesting. They respawned in this area. That is definitely interesting. I do wish, like I say, when I ran up creative mode, I just wanted to see if there was a boat, at least, and then have a sort of general feel for the kind of things that you could make and utilize. I didn't see anything that immediately said to me, oh, look, we can do automation with this. Now, I am not expecting them, and I would not necessarily want them to do redstone. But they could do create mod, couldn't they? Oh, look at this. And there is some evidence. Oh, no, that's... Oh, that's interesting. So this is where I had the crops planted. And the water does not seem to be making a huge amount of difference to how long this stays tillable. Oops, sorry. Tillable. Alright, so I got loads of copper. Let's put some of this stuff away. I mean, I say it's one of the problems. Yeah, I essentially expect this to be Minecraft, which is not necessarily a fair expectation. I mean, I certainly hope they've got their own vision for how it should go, but as I probably keep saying, yeah, so far it's like playing early day Minecraft, almost identical. I wish they'd let you pick up arrows. What is that? Oh, sheep. Hello, sheep. It's not a boar. It's I'm not quite sure what it's supposed to be. It actually reminds me something. There's one of the characters in Labyrinth, and yeah, I did see Labyrinth many, many, many years ago. And does the head at least reminds me of one of the characters in Labyrinth. Heavy hide, medium hide. Did I only get one medium hide out of that? Yeah, it's got that sort of grimace and look to it that sort of reminds me of, yeah, I can't remember what the name of the thing was. Yeah, let's get some of our food cooked. I definitely need to go pick up sticks. It is stick picking time. Swap that out at least. Sticks, sticks, sticks. Have I picked up all the sticks around here? The other thing I'll say, and I'm going to be deeply critical. After 10 years of development, I would expect that the game engine should be rock solid. I mean, 10 years? I know, I grant you, I don't know. Again, I don't know the circumstances of the development process. But, the thing was announced 10 years ago, which argues that, when you announce that, oh, we're developing a game, I do kind of expect you to have a fairly clear idea of where you're going with it. Oh, this is where I came in. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, I need I was after sticks, wasn't I? I got distracted. Actually, where's my other mine entrance? It's not that one, is it? Is it that one? I am curious to see how long it takes for stuff to despawn. See if I can do a dash in and... Yeah, I think this is where I died last time. Let's see if any of my stuff survived. And how long it survived for. Pretty certain it won't have done, but... Looks like I'm headed more or less the right way. Wow, how far did I come? Apparently quite a long way. So I died pretty much round about here. And yeah, you know, all my stuff's despawned. Yeah, I'm not having anything to do with them again. Yeah, those tongues. You have to remember they have tongues. They will trap you in. I died in... Yeah, they are... Interesting, it's maintained the damage from previously. That is kind of interesting. Oh, it regenerated. You irritating creature. Come on. Got one. Some small aspect of revenge there. Very petty of me. Slightly disturbing. You can eat it. Oh, there's another one. That's gonna kill me if I'm not real careful. Ah! Okay. This is not... This is interesting here. Is that you were killed by server.general.damage-causes.lava burn. Why can't they replace that with English? Yeah, that was my fault. But come on, guys, that message is unnecessary. You were killed. You were killed by lava. Shards of sanity tried to swim in lava. Why just not say you were killed by lava? That would be a logical message. Why do we have to have a internal message? I mean, that looks almost like a data structure. No, that's my third, I think. That's my third death. So, yeah, no, that's... I mean, I didn't lose anything too much, but... Hang on, I thought I put more copper in there than that. Are you telling me after all that I've only got 25 copper? Oh no, I've got a lot more copper than that. Oh good. That's somewhat reassuring. Here we go. Where's my iron? I had iron. I know I had iron. Oh, there it is. All this for iron. Excuse me. There we go. No, that wasn't my... I have died 1, 2, 3 times, according to this. Once over there. Once over there. Once over there, so... when I did the first impressions world, I had a lot easier time getting iron. Not quite sure why this would be different, to be honest. Right, is there anything in particular I need to do? Ah, now this is useful, that's useful, but yeah. A feed bag. Wheat, vegetable, fruit, and essence of life. What can I make with essence of life? Alright. That's obviously for saplings. But this is interesting. In order to get a pile of sticks, I need sticks. Oh, that's interesting. What could you do with a beehive? I don't know. Hay bale. Alright. Oh, rope. Rope? I knew we could make rope. That would be handy. How do you make rope? Anybody got any idea how you make rope? Is this one of those things where I have to unlock the recipe somewhere? Where is the most logical? Ropes would be handy. I mean, I would kind of expect to be able to make it here. Except apparently not. Okay, let's... It's irritating that, you know, look at this. Right, this one, if I want to build something, and I don't have it on me, it'll take it from nearby chests. This one, I've got to have the item on me. Ah! That's how you build it. Rope. Okay, I want to experiment with rope and ladders. Alright. So, what do you do? What do you do with rope? Well, I know what you do with rope, but you know what I mean. Can I? How do I use rope? That's not helpful. Okay. The thing about rope is, what do you expect to do with rope? You throw it over the side of something, don't you? You know, you tie it off and drop it down. So, can I not do that? Interesting. Oh, that's the other thing that's irritating too. You know, you've got no idea what's going to work until you actually place it in there. Oops. Okay, now I can see what you can make with this. That's a remarkably limited build set, to be honest. I can make stone bricks, decorative, that's it. And this is the max tier, apparently. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. The only way to find out some of this stuff is to sort of grab it and see whether you can do anything. Oh, look at that. Oh, all right. What does that do? And by the way, I had no idea that that would work. I just thought we'll grab stuff and see. I can make yellow crystals, medium. That doesn't work. At least it highlights what you can put in there. And there is ladders. That's not a very good... Wow. I mean, ladders are a staple in Minecraft. That's not a very good return. I do need... Actually, I do need... I want to see how ladders work. What can we do with ladders? So I've got rope, I've got ladders. I need to get more, so presumably... and you just climb them. Okay. And that's reasonable. So ladders seem to work in fairly straightforward fashion. Can you... Here's something I would very much like to know. Ooh. Can you build and climb? Oh, that's not helpful. Suppose I want to climb something. I do this. I can build and climb, which is good to know. I can build and climb. Okay, that is actually useful to know. Ah, and it's got the same basic rules as Minecraft. It is definitely block-based. This is the top of our temple. I can fix the roof. No more raining inside the building. Ooh. Ew, he says in a curious fashion. Yeah, because I don't know what that is. That open ceiling was irritating me a little bit. So, let's see. Yes. Oh, boy. That's not good. Okay. How? Okay, so getting up is one thing. That is slightly disturbing, to be honest. I mean, if I can't go down the ladder, what's the point? I mean, okay, you sort of... Oh, that's a weird animation. Okay, you kinda can, very carefully. Oh, and then it just... Well, at least we have ladders. We got ladders and we got rope. Oh, I know what I wanted to try, didn't I? I mean, you can climb and place ladders down is handy. Alright, let's see. So, how do we... Here is the picture for you to consider. Right? What you really want to do is sort of... How do you deploy your rope? Because I can easily envisage something like this, right? You put a step over like that, right? I want to be able to climb down with my rope. And it's not going to let me. I mean, you can very amusingly... Nope, it's not going to let me do that. Well, that seems a little pointless. Oh, great. And then it just... Yeah. I'm not sure that really helped. But suppose I... Yeah, like I say... I mean, I know one way I could possibly get this to work. Sort of put that over and then sort of pillar up and attach a rope. Except that kind of defeats the whole purpose of having a rope in the first place, doesn't it? You want a rope because you can toss it over the side and climb down. That makes sense. At least it makes sense to me. I mean, who am I to judge? Right, I still need sticks and logs. Ah! I also actually, even though you don't necessarily know this, need the poison bits from spiders. And you can get poisoned, of course. I do need the stinger poison glands things. Oh, that's a half slab, and you... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, this is actually kind of interesting, because when I saw that's how... Okay, the obvious way it appears. But we actually saw that like that. You can use them. You can use it as a vertical slab or as a horizontal slab. That is interesting. That answers that question. There are horizontal and vertical slabs in the game. That is very good to know. Did I not previously collect one of those? Apparently not. So I can make crystals. Don't know why, but I can make them. Yeah, I need sticks. And let's put that away. The rope. Don't need that. Oh. Am I full ready? What happened to my other buckets? Oh, did I use all my food up? I did. Oh, that's why I needed sticks. And we'll just steal the charcoal from here, I guess. There we go. Cook my flesh. Ah, that sounds like a really regrettable suggestion. Right, sticks, logs. This is irritating me. I don't want this here. That's a silly effect. Why on earth do they have them buried like that? That almost seems like a waste of a perfectly good... One thing I must admit, here's something we need to pay attention to. Right, these bushes, did they respawn? You know, these are limited resource? I don't know. Let's clear... This is a little exercise for me. I was going to say for us. I'm the one doing it. Let's clear out this region of bushes and see to what extent they recover. And then we'll pick up all the berries in the same area. So tomorrow, I say tomorrow, I don't know. Next time, we will get to observe and see. There's probably an answer out there. Right, just so you know, I've got about 10 minutes more of this before I actually have to start thinking about leaving the house. Because, or at least closing down the stream, doing any post cleanup I might need to do, which probably won't be anything. And then the joys of resource gathering. It should give me a few sticks at least for the foreseeable. No, say for the foreseeable future. Yeah, the next. The next short time. Why do I get the feeling if I pick up this, it'll open up another hole like last time? No, apparently not. That was most disconcerting. Oh, sheep. Yes, you can shear the sheep. You can make shears and shear the sheep. So, let's... Alright, so in this particular area, that's a moderately good job of clearing everything out. Let's now go and denude the berry bushes of their futures. You may be thinking, what did he just say? Oh, why do berry bushes have berries on them? Right, so they can make new berry bushes. So basically, when you pick berries like this, you are denying this bush its future. You're killing its children. So we will return to this eventually. And see what regrows. And then, of course, there's the traditional way of picking up sticks. You just pick up sticks. I don't know whether these regenerate either. I would assume not. Hello. It's alright. I'm not going to eat you. Not yet, at any rate. Whoa! Okay, that is slightly scary when it does that. Huh. Well, that would appear to be a planned thing. Pick up enough scrap in an area and the ground will just disappear from under your feet. Like that just did. All I did was pick up rubble. And as far as I can tell, there's no obvious way. That's another thing. I don't think the trees regrow, but you can plant new trees eventually. You have to craft the saplings. So I can use Essence of Life to make birch trees, for example. In fact, we might try that. Let's see if I can... Yeah. Hey, Hiram. How's it going? Well, I am learning this thing. Oh, good. We got plant fiber and sticks to go. Keep us going for a while. So let's put that away. And it's the farmer's workbench. So at the moment, I can make, yeah. So I've got saplings. Let's see. Yeah, because I've chopped down a bunch of trees. Now, normally I would replace them. Okay, let's see. Can I? Yeah, look at that. All right. So what I'm going to do, and this is actually something I would do in regular Minecraft, is... Oh, you're kidding me. That's a deep one. I'm going to replace some of the trees with beech. I need dirt. Clay. Dirt. Burnt dirt? That's an awfully fine distinction to make. Can you even burn dirt? Alright. So let's try and yeah, so that's interesting. A beech tree surrounded by the remnants of an oak tree. That's ludicrous. So what I can try and do now is find the trees that I felled and replant them. I'll actually, yeah, I do that in regular Minecraft. If I have an area, I try and leave it as untouched as I can, to some extent. It's more like it's a sustainability thing, and half the time I like the area as it appears. So I will, yeah, fill in the blanks, so to speak. But everything I take, I like to replant in Minecraft. Let's see. I know I've cut down more trees than that, but... So, just FYI, I will be streaming The Long Dark later. And Warframe, of course, this evening. Ah, cattle. Turkeys there. Hello, Highland cattle. Yeah, I've definitely made some minor progress in Warframe lately. I haven't played it since Friday. Because I've been playing with other things. Like Soulframe. I actually decided to splurge out for the Founders Pack on Soulframe. Which in principle gives me the ability to send a limited number of invites to people who might be interested. Okay, they haven't respawned yet. So, what do we reckon? That this will... open up another mine shaft. I wonder if this is just supposed to be a mechanism so that you don't actually have to do what I did. And, dig your own mine. I haven't tried Enlisted. I've got enough games to play at the moment anyway, to be honest. I mean... one beech forest coming right up, so that at least I've got some renewable trees. I don't trust picking up the cobblestones anymore. Not the cobble. Now I'm kind of half expecting the ground to collapse, because that's happened, what, twice now? I haven't played Minecraft properly in a while. Chickens! You can capture chickens. You can make a chicken coop. And presumably you can get eggs. Hello, chickens! How are you doing? I shall have to make a chicken enclosure at some point. Yeah, let's put one there. There we go. Right, so now we have, hopefully, sustainable trees nearby. Yeah, this is sort of my... experiment for growing things. Is the water necessary? It is kind of interesting that this is still present. The other stuff is dried up. There is no obvious pattern that I'm seeing there. Right. Is that sand? Sandstone rubble. Okay. Can you make glass? Actually, here's a question I have not answered yet. Oh, you can only get rubble out of it. Okay, that's disturbing. Can you make glass? When I was looking at creative mode, I didn't see any particular reference to glass. Can I put this in here? No, I can't. No. No. Okay. I suppose this works either. Oh, good food. I forgot about the food. No. You can build a chicken coop. It takes a while to do it. See if I can find it. Yeah, there's a chicken coop. But I need to rank this up to level. Yeah, to quite workshop tier 5, and then you can have a chicken coop. So that takes a while, as you can see. Now, this is what I need to rank it up to level 2. I need more lettuces. Minor problem. I don't think I've got a way. Oh. Yes. I can make more lettuce. Let's go and plant some lettuce. Ooh. There we go. Oops. So that's how you get seeds, and that's how you start to see how you rank up as well. Now the thing is, if I expend the necessary, which I might well do. No, that's furniture. There we go. I can make, and we'll do that. The watering can is actually useful. That's why I've made it. I found this out. Actually, think. Yes. There is a purpose for having water there. Oh, that's interesting. Look at this. I'm watering them. If I water other areas, that's kind of weird mechanic. Okay. So let's see. That's apparently, if you water the seeds, it makes them grow 2.5 times faster. Okay, that's an interesting little development there. That was fairly quick. I can't remember where I saw this one. You can sort of make an infinite water source, but not in the Minecraft way. But that, for a watering can, has now become an infinite water source. Here's a thought. Can I... This is growing? Look! You can see the difference. Yes, my beech trees are growing. And did I not pick all these berries earlier? I'm pretty certain I did, didn't I? I thought I did. I was making jokes about denying them their future. Very bad jokes, it has to be said. So the berries actually do. I was pretty certain they did. this strikes me as being definitive. The berries do regrow fairly quickly. That's interesting to know. I don't have a timeline. I'm not that... but that was pretty quick. Ah, that's another couple of places where I need to replant. So the next question is, in this immediate region, do the bushes regrow? That will be an interesting question. And yeah. And I now need... and our lettuces. And it's starting to rain. But because I fixed the roof, I shall remain dry. We have found out some interesting things today. One, I can die very easily, but that's more of a me thing. Berries regenerate. How to make saplings, beech saplings. I don't have the necessary to make food. I can make flour, but I need eggs. So at some point... oh. I'm going to guess and say you get cheese from milk. Okay. Is this going to turn into a farming simulator, do we think? Is this Stardew Valley on a Minecraft engine, perhaps? Don't get me wrong, there are people who would probably love that. So, yeah, I am actually going to get on with my day, go shopping, and I will be back at... oh, grief. 3 hours, 20 minutes. I should be back with The Long Dark. At which point I try and remember what I was doing in The Long Dark, apart from recovering from broken ribs. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. So I hope... oh, actually, there is one more thing I think I can do. What was it? It was... I thought it was the farmer's workbench. Why? Hang on. Oh, never mind. I was going to try and make the beehive. Ah, here we go. Oh, I'm very glad that it is. I mean, yeah, that's actually... you just given me a good reason to stream it. It is a lot more calming than most things I play. Oh, look at this! Let's... I don't know if that's decorative or what, but I'm kind of glad I did that. Right. Like I say, I'm going... if it's not piddling down with the rain outside, I am going to, say, go shopping. Hopefully for the month. Or at least for some necessities. And I will see... that is what I was thinking. Can you get honey? That would be interesting. I don't know. We'll see. If I don't see you later, I hope you all have a good day. If I do see you later, I hope you all have a good day. Thank you very much for watching. Jerry, how long have you been there? Oh, yes. Um, one thing, Jerry, in Soulframe, I did get the Founders Pack. So I have those. Yeah, I did get the Founders Pack in that. I do not think, going to get the Founders Pack for this. At least no time soon, at any rate. But I did get it for Soulframe. Yeah. I'll be honest, the reason I did it is in a way because I want to support development of the of Soulframe. Yes, maybe. But that did occur to me. Uh, if you, I'll have to give that some thought. How would I do that? Anyway, like I say, gotta go. I will see you all soon. Thank you very much for watching. If please remember to like, subscribe, follow, etc. All the usual. And I will see you all soon.